the all-time leading scorer, it's complicated because he's not a guy who's a 3-level scorer.
I wouldn't do that just yet, because your ass is mine.
What's good, y'all? It's 93 Zay, and we back at it like a crack addict and fanboys. Yeah. My bad, y'all. I had to give a fanboy a tune up, so you know we got a banger today. But Austin Rivers is going viral after he was asked who are some of the greatest or the best scorers that he's ever seen. And one person that was omitted from that list happens to be the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, Mr. Lebron James Sr. But you knew the fanboys ain't going. The fanboys started running into the comments section like the Avengers for the sole purpose of defending their king's honor. You had people from 15 years ago bringing up AAU. Like, man, fuck that flashy shit, man. Just get to the rim and score. You had people in the comment section getting personal, bringing up his personal life. Like, man, just give up podcasting, man. You'd be out the league if it wasn't for Doc. Nobody fuck with you in the NBA, man. And my favorite, the brainwash fanboy. Ooh, this brain is fried. There's no saving this fanboy here. You cannot save him. Some of us must go. You know what I mean? Some basketball fans just gotta go. Like, these are the fanboys that watch 2016 NBA Finals all day long. They wake up and start their day with the 2016 Finals, and they just be watching it like this. Now, this segment started off with them asking, is Kevin Durant one of the greatest scorers of all time? And yes, Kevin Durant is one of the greatest scorers, even though I don't like his character because he thinks he's holier than thou. He thinks that because he dribbles a basketball, he's better than you as a human being, which is far from the truth, and Kevin Durant is a punk anyway. And also, he is a bus rider like Lebron James and not a bus driver. Matter of fact, LeBron is a co-driver. He's that driver that starts off going to the destination. Like, yeah, I can help get us to the destination, but hey, I need you to drive on the way home. But Austin Rivers started naming off his criteria. His criteria included things like, how efficient are you? How many points have you scored? How many points on average have you scored? How hard are you to guard? How many spots do you have on the floor? And finally, are you a 3-level scorer? But this next part is what's making fanboys mad, because he says also that it's complicated because the number one scorer, the leading scorer in the NBA, is not really a scorer. He can't score from all 3 levels. But I'm gonna let him tell you, and I'll be right back to give my commentary.
Like, for instance, the all-time leading scorer, it's complicated because he's not a guy who's a 3-level scorer. He can be at times. You know, LeBron's only gotten you got to give him credit. He's like, the older he's gotten, the better he's become as a jump shooter. You got to give him credit on that. But like, he's not a guy that's going to hit you with a move, stop on a dime, pull up 2. KD is a perfect 3-level scorer. So LeBron's number 1, but his game doesn't match a prototypical scorer. It's also not sexy. LeBron's game is built on...
That's why no one puts him right into that.
LeBron's game is built on force, sheer will, dedication, his mind, his IQ, the way he's able to dissect and control a game, power above anything else. He wills himself to the basket. Now, as he's gotten older, again, you got to give the guy credit. He's become a better and better and better jump shooter. It's crazy. He's going to retire probably being the best jump shooter he's ever been. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that. What you got to give credit to his work ethic. You don't do that by not getting in the lab. But his game has never been a sexy score. When you think of that, you think of the fadeaway. You think of the post up. You think of, mid range for one. Being able to get to a spot on the floor and hit a game winner. Bag work. That's what people prototypically put. That's why, like, James Harden, you think of him going to ISO, twin his legs 2 or 3 times. So it's a complicated thing to talk about, because are we talking about results or are we talking about the aesthetic? Yeah. Because if we're talking results, LeBron scored more than anybody, guys. All right? If you're talking about the aesthetic, then you're going to go off someone that looks like they're a more polished scorer, who's more skilled on the offensive scoring side.
And that's exactly what we've been saying on this channel. Now, he did try to give him some praise and worship service, but it's too late for all that. He done waited way too long into his career to start working on his jump shot. LeBron James has historically done his damage from inside of the paint. That should be no secret to you fanboys. Outside of the paint, he's shooting 37% from the floor.
It's trash.
You start working on your jump shot in year 18, 19, and you expecting us to give you credit. When the San Antonio Spurs treated you like a good boy in 2007, that was when you were supposed to start working on your jump shot. You should have been motivated from them leaving you open like your auntie on a Saturday night from the three-point line and the mid-range. They love to bring up his IQ. Oh, LeBron has the greatest IQ we have ever seen. Well, he ain't got the IQ to go get a jump shot. He ain't got the IQ to get a low post game. He ain't got the IQ to go work on his mid-range. Knock it off. Nobody fears him. Who fear LeBron but DeMar DeRozan? Come on, man. It's people that was losing sleep knowing they got to guard Kobe and Jordan tomorrow. Like, God damn it, man. I gotta get some sleep, man. I ain't going out tonight, y'all. I gotta guard Kobe tomorrow. I gotta guard Mike tomorrow. The only thing people fear of LeBron is getting kicked off the team, getting traded to Charlotte, getting traded to Washington, getting checked into rehab. Y'all remember Delonte West? Ever since he played with LeBron James, he been in turmoil since. And y'all know I spit nothing but the truth. I convert young fanboys all the time. Young fanboys don't stand a chance when they get in conversation with me. Pause. I just want to insert a pause because I know somebody will be like, hey man, pause. But like, just for instance, I was talking to this young fanboy. I said, hey, young man, little bro, who's your favorite player? He said, LeBron James. I said, man, how old is you, man? He said, I'm 19. I said, oh, you still wet behind the ears. I hit him with the LeBron James, like, hey, little bro, you don't even got the accumulative hours put in to even understand the process of the NBA. After I break him down with how his game don't match up to him being the GOAT, then I start to get into his character. And this is how I get him. Because, you know, as you get older in life, you start to disconnect from your old teammates and things like that. And, you know, you start to become a little bit more selfish in life because, you know, you might have children, you might have things going on that requires you to be a little bit more selfish with your time. So I asked him, I said, hey, little bro, don't you got some teammates that you'll go to battle with? Don't you got some teammates where you like, man, that's my brother, man, I'll do anything for my brother. Now imagine if your brother is the star player of the team and your brother has formulated a conglomerate around him full of media members and analysts. And every time you turn on the television after a game, they trashing you. You know these people are signed to this man's agency and they're trashing you every single day. Wouldn't you want your brother to stick up for you like, hey man, we in this together, we're teammates, we win together, we lose together. This is my brother, we've been through two-a-days. Two-a-days is sacred to us. This is my brother. You can't talk about my brother like that. You can't make montages of my brother looking like a bricklayer. And he will be like, yeah, you right, I want him to stick up for me. I'm like, exactly. And that's the type of teammate that he is. Imagine that you took a picture with somebody dick to butt. D-Wade and them was on that boat, dick to butt. So you know they had a strong friendship. And you don't show up to the most important achievement of his career. How would you feel, man? This dude calling you his brother. Meanwhile, the analysts on TV calling you street clothes. His homie getting right on television and calling you street clothes. You average 27 points a game and hit the game-winning shot to come back from 3-1 in the NBA Finals, a feat that's never been done, and not even a few months later, he looking to trade you. This is sick. This is the type of player that you idolize and want to be like? Son, you really need to rethink yourself. Don't let players like LeBron and KD pump your head up and make you think that these artificial inflated stats along with all the money that they're making can buy you respect. You cannot buy respect, man. Both those guys are gonna go into the Hall of Fame. They're gonna get their ceremony. They're gonna get their farewell tour, but deep down inside, they know that people don't respect how they did it. They know at that ceremony, it's gonna be a lot of fake applause and fake congratulations, because they know they didn't do it the right way. KD could have had a more illustrious career if he stayed in OKC or went to a team not named Golden State that beat your ass the year before. LeBron James could have had a more illustrious career if he stayed in Cleveland, worked on his game instead of teaming up with multiple All-NBA players. But if my auntie had balls, she'll be my uncle. And it's the part of the video where I need y'all to beat the comment section up. Was Austin Reeves fair with his take and assessment on Lebron James not being held as one of the greatest scorers? Is Kevin Durant one of the greatest scorers of all time? I think we know the answer to that. Also, do you believe LaFody and KD will have regrets on their career once it's all said and done? Let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit me with the HBO special. Help a brother out with some likes, comment, and subscribe. And it's 93 Zay, and we out this thing.